I'm bringing back the skater gameplay. I haven't used Tony Hawk footage in God knows how long, so I'm bringing it back. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all remember when Mizkif said he was going demon mode? Well, I guess the definition of demon mode for him is dropping lawsuits and suing Emiru and Asmongold. I'm sure by now all of you know what's going on between Emiru and Mizkif. Even I made a video on it if you want to watch that to quickly get yourself up to speed. I'll be reading through some of the court case, mainly the important parts, and talking about Asmongold dropping a statement about this lawsuit as well. So, a lot to talk about. Enough of me yapping. Let's just get right into it. But first, if you are new, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. Mizkif is suing Emiru and Asmongold for defamation. He is seeking damages for reputational harm, lost earnings, and emotional distress. I tweeted about this. I said, "Your Honor, she threw plushies at me," because some way, somehow, getting plushies thrown at you and punching the wall is emotional distress. Shameless plug, follow my Twitter. Your Honor, she threw plushies at me. Yes, I copied this tweet. Come at me. I don't really care. But if you guys look at this image, y'all wonder which plushie Emiru threw at Mizkif that caused emotional distress. I would like to say it's this one with the star, but I kind of want to go with these like higher ones. Maybe like, which one's the biggest one here? Holy Kirby plushie collection galore, but I'm gonna go with this like top one right here. Maybe the one with the hat too. That definitely caused Mizkif like hella emotional distress. It's crazy how Emiru predicted this in her stream, that he was going to sue and like seek some sort of like reputational harm or emotional distress in order to save whatever PR he thinks he can save. It's really funny seeing Mizkif going this route because he was talking about going demon mode and not really caring anymore, and then he does the pussy move and just starts suing people. Does he not know that they're going to like look for specific logs that they're going to need? Mizkif is cooked regardless because, again, in his 35-minute stream, he basically admits to a lot of the stuff. So I really question your legal team, because why would you boot up a stream if you knew you were going to sue them? You probably should have sued them and then maybe done your stream, so that way you could save your PR, I guess. I don't know, but either way, you're fucked and I love seeing your downfall. Mizkif is going to lose this lawsuit so hilariously. I will need to supersize my popcorn for this one. He has opened himself up to complete reputational destruction while suffering the pain of discovery and legal fees. Man, if a actual lawyer in legal mindset is basically telling you you're fucking cooked, then that means you're cooked. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but in America, for anybody that's watching outside of America, it is very difficult to win a defamation case. You are going to need some very, very hardcore evidence that the person has been defaming you. How is Mizkif suing Emiru for defamation when his live stream was him admitting to everything she claimed? Exactly, it makes no sense. Again, if your legal team and your PR team were smart, you probably would have sent this out and then maybe did like a stream. Because again, I feel like a lot of these streamers just don't know what the fuck they're doing and they just do shit because in the heat of the moment, then they start like suing people, and it's like, you're going to lose because you admitted on stream a lot of the stuff that she was claiming, and then now you're trying to sue for emotional shit now, like emotional distress, emotional harm, whatever. The filing further alleges that Hoyt, which is Asmongold, repeatedly called Mizkif an aggressor and abuser during his own live streams, amplifying the accusations to millions of viewers. Mizkif claims these statements are false and have caused significant harm to his reputation and career. Shortly after the live stream, OTK Media, co-founded by Mizkif, sent him a termination letter citing the nature of Emiru's allegations and announced it was reclaiming more than 1 million shares of the company's stock without compensation. The complaint asserts that no contractual breaches occurred. Mythic Talent and King Gaming Labs also claimed breaches and demanded Mizkif owed more than $600K to Mythic for management fees. Mizkif is seeking damages for reputational harm, lost earnings, and emotional distress. The exact amount of monetary damages has not been disclosed. At this point, this has to be for content, straight up. Like, please, if this actually does go to trial, can we live stream it like people like the live stream for Amber Heard? Here I have the court case, and here's some of the interesting stuff. Defendants Emiru and Asmongold have repeatedly published untrue defamatory statements concerning Mizkif to an audience of millions, painting him as a R-word domestic abuser and emotional abuser. These statements were made with actual malice. Emiru and Asmongold knew at the time that they published these statements that they were false. On belief and information, Emiru and Asmongold knew they stood to benefit from Mizkif's ouster from OTK. Mizkif Enterprises are entitled to recover their reasonable and necessary attorney fees. They are further entitled to attorney's fees under TAX and whatever these are, and this code, in connection with declaratory relief sought. Plaintiffs further claim any entitlement to attorney's fees that they may have at law or in equity. Plaintiffs have been damaged by the acts and omissions of the defendants in the following ways: reputational harm, loss of business goodwill, loss of earnings, loss of future earning potential, emotional distress, and mental anguish. Again, he has mental anguish because Emiru threw fucking Kirby plushies, bro. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not Saul Goodman, but based off the very little knowledge that I have, Mizkif is not winning this. Also, I don't think it's a good idea to sue Asmongold. I'm not trying to glaze this motherfucker, but ain't Asmongold got like hella bread? He doesn't even spend that much on bread, so he can basically bankrupt Mizkif like there's no tomorrow. If I was a gambling man, I think Mizkif isn't going to follow through with this lawsuit because what they would find out would be extremely damaging and worsen his case. So much for demon mode, am I right, chat? Here's a clip of Asmongold dropping a statement about this lawsuit.
Everybody obviously wanted to talk about the lawsuit and everything. I'm honestly not really sure what's going on with that, and so I'm not going to comment on it right now. That's really about all I have to say. Like, I don't know enough about it right now to look into it or go into it at all. But yeah, it's literally just that simple. And because obviously it involves other people, I'm just not going to comment on it at this point. I mean, I will say this, that to the extent that I can talk about it, I will. And to the extent that I know what's going on, I will let people know if I can. But obviously, you know, with something like that, it's very serious. And so I have to address it in a serious way.
Asmongold and his legal team showing up to court. Like, that's funny. I like this. There's probably a high chance that Asmongold talked to like his lawyers and his legal team to see if he could say anything, and they were probably like, "Don't say anything. It'll probably be used in a court or whatever." So smart enough for Asmongold to be like, "I'll talk about it on a later date when I'm able to actually say shit." Again, I don't think Mizkif will win this. This is a pretty stupid decision given the fact that he booted up a stream and basically admitted to it, and the fact that it's very difficult to win a defamation case here in America. I mean, again, if Legal Mindset said he's cooked, then he's more than likely cooked. But anyways, I'm gonna leave the video at that. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below, as I do read the comments. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, like the video if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.